Have you ever found yourself scrolling through Hollywood news and noticing that certain celebrities seem to generate romantic rumors wherever they go? It's almost as if these actors and actresses have a magnetism that pulls in headlines, gossip, and speculation, no matter whom they're working with. One star who has consistently landed in that spotlight is Blake Lively. From her earliest steps in the industry to her most recent ventures, she's been at the center of talk about secret relationships, rumored entanglements, and whispered betrayals. The curiosity around Blake's private life starts innocently enough. She's talented, beautiful, and undeniably charming. But the steady trickle of co-star connection rumors has led fans and onlookers alike to wonder if there's a hidden pattern. Is she someone who can't help falling for the person alongside her on set? Or do fans and tabloids merely latch onto any friendly spark to craft another sensational story? Over the years, these questions have intensified, especially as she moved from a beloved TV role to high-profile film projects and big-name romantic partners. Today, we're exploring the allegations, the hush-hush text messages, and the eye-catching relationships that have turned Blake's name into a frequent talking point. You'll see how a seemingly innocent relationship with a childhood friend morphed into something bigger, how an on-screen romance translated into real life, and why so many fans can't stop analyzing her electric presence with co-stars. We'll reveal hush-hush details about rumored fling after rumored fling, even when the cameras weren't rolling. And we'll also ask if maybe we're looking at all of this the wrong way. Buckle up, because every section brings a new layer of intrigue, leaving you to wonder just how much of the rumor mill you can really trust. Long before she was the face of a teen drama or a go-to choice for Hollywood directors, Blake Lively was an aspiring actress hoping for a breakthrough. For a while, her personal life flew under the radar. She dated Kelly Blatz, a friend from her Burbank childhood, without attracting much notice. They'd grown up together and didn't become romantic until after high school. At the time, Blake was best known for a small role or two, and Kelly had a budding acting career with no major breakthrough. But when Blake landed the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, people started noticing her.
Those out right now and try these on. Look! Put them on. Go. Ta-da! Tibby, you're a babe! Tibby, you look amazing.
Though she wasn't yet a household name, the movie garnered young fans who grew curious about her personal world. Kelly remained in the background, and they tried to maintain a normal relationship even as Blake's star rose. By 2007, her opportunity to join Gossip Girl changed everything. The once private romance with Kelly ended quietly. Some speculated her rapid career climb had caused tension. This was the first time observers saw a potential link between her growing fame and the end of a relationship. People began watching whom she talked to on set or arrived with at events, priming the stage for more speculation about her ties to co-stars.
You blew off our most beloved tradition. Just get over it, Blair.
2007 became pivotal for Blake. Gossip Girl premiered, turning her into an overnight sensation. Suddenly, magazine covers and online discussions centered on her every move. Playing Serena van der Woodsen, a character whose tumultuous romances fueled much of the show, Blake stepped into a role that blurred lines between TV drama and real life when she started dating Penn Badgley, who played Dan Humphrey.
Well, there's Miss van der Woodsen now. Serena.
No. What are you doing?
Hi, do you know this young man?
She doesn't know me. Nobody knows me. It's cool. It's fine.
From last night, right? I'm sorry about that.
You remember me?
On screen, Serena and Dan had a complicated back and forth. Off screen, Blake and Penn initially kept their romance low-key, worried about how producers might react. Fans, however, noticed their easy rapport in interviews and suspected they were more than just colleagues. Eventually, the show's bosses seemed unbothered, recognizing that a real-life couple could even boost the show's appeal. For 3 years, Blake and Penn juggled public attention and private feelings. Though they parted ways in 2010, they kept it so discreet that some colleagues didn't realize it at first. Later, Blake admitted she'd once opposed Penn's casting, which surprised people who saw how seamlessly their chemistry fit the show's storyline. Rumors about differing life goals swirled. Maybe she wanted a stable family soon, while he was pursuing varied career paths. Still, the breakup stayed free of tabloid drama. By now, though, the public was sure. Blake's name and co-star romance seemed to go hand in hand. Soon after splitting with Penn, Blake worked on The Town under Ben Affleck's direction. Ben showered her with praise, calling her fabulous and highlighting her talent. Some fans saw his compliments as typical director admiration, while others thought they hinted at something more personal. Interviews showed a comfortable rapport, light banter that felt slightly beyond the usual professional exchange. Their considerable age gap caught attention, especially when Ben joked about his existential jolt upon realizing her youth. Though neither confirmed anything beyond a director-star bond, media outlets had a field day imagining a fling. Still, without solid evidence like paparazzi photos of them together off-set, it faded into rumor territory. Yet Blake's pattern of rumored on-set closeness kept growing, fueling the perception she had a knack for forming tight bonds with coworkers. By 2011, Blake's love life took another high-profile turn with Leonardo DiCaprio, this time unrelated to a film set. Paparazzi spotted them strolling around Europe, appearing cozy on yachts and in picturesque locales.
South of France. I got a little apartment by myself in this little village, and I love the cuisine, I love the culture, I love the fashion, I love everything French.
Blake Lively didn't name names, but during an appearance on Live with Regis and Kelly this morning, the Gossip Girl star gushed about her recent trip to France, where she and Leonardo DiCaprio spent a ton of time sightseeing and heating up their romance.
It was a glamorous, short-lived romance lasting about 5 months. Fans marveled at how quickly they moved from casual rumors to global news photos. Some suspected Blake might be angling for a role in The Great Gatsby, which starred Leo. Others said she had already lost the part to Carey Mulligan. Regardless, when Blake and Leo quietly parted ways, it confirmed she could hold her own among Hollywood's biggest names. By the end of that year, she was single again, intensifying speculation about whom she might date next, and further cementing her reputation as someone who repeatedly found herself in headline-grabbing relationships.
I'm Carly Bolness. Blake Lively and Leonardo DiCaprio have called it quits. Take a look back at their global adventures in today's Pop Sugar Rush. Blake Lively and Leonardo DiCaprio's summer romance is over. Both of their reps have confirmed the split, but also made sure to say that the two remain friends.
While her fling with Leo dominated summer gossip, Blake had already worked on Green Lantern 2010 alongside Ryan Reynolds. At that point, Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson, and Blake was tied to Penn Badgley and briefly linked to Ben Affleck in rumor circles. Yet even then, those on set noted the friendly ease she shared with Ryan.
These movies, everything is done pretty carefully in terms of casting and all that stuff. And, we actually got a chance to kind of read together a little bit before when we were trying to figure out who's playing what and all that stuff. And we just had chemistry, and chemistry really, genuinely, is one of the few things in film that you can't just invent or create. It's either there or it's not. So it was fantastic working with Blake. I mean, she just brought every part of herself, and she's not kidding when she says she'd get off set at 1 in the morning and she'd be back over in New Orleans shooting at 6 a.m. and not a single complaint. In fact, sometimes she'd just come on set having just baked mysteriously and curiously a batch of brownies. It was like, so no sleep at all tonight? Nope. I had to cook these brownies for you that you can't eat, Ryan. Have you seen the soup? So, yeah. But it was incredible working with them.
The same for me.
Once Ryan's marriage ended and Blake was free of other attachments, a double date with different partners made them realize they preferred each other's company. Their chemistry quickly evolved into a romance, one that shifted from hush-hush to official in record time.
Not to love the movie because you guys are so beautiful to watch that I was just like,
Well, hello.
I was just like,
Everyone gains 10 points next to her. You go out. No, that's all you get today, though. That's it.
I know, I can't believe you.
That's it.
Like
No,
camera
just that.
compliments
Yeah,
off
no.
camera,
Yeah.
not so nice.
No, never.
Paparazzi snapped them in Boston and New York, fueling talk about how fast it all happened. By 2012, they surprised fans with a private wedding in South Carolina. Their marriage became a focal point of Hollywood interest. Whether discussing family, comedic banter, or future projects, Blake and Ryan emerged as a power couple.
Blake together, this way please, right here. Guys, right in front of you together, 1, 2, 3.
Gone were the days of fleeting on-set rumors. At least that's how it seemed. Still, every new Blake project raised an old question. Would yet another co-star become part of the storyline? Blake and Ryan's marriage appeared storybook perfect for a time, but when Blake signed on for It Ends With Us with Justin Baldoni, the rumor mill reignited. Justin was respected for his directorial skill and positive messages about family and growth. Initially, no one expected drama. He was married, she was married. Then came whispers of leaked text messages suggesting a deep emotional bond between them. Some notes allegedly showed Blake confiding in Justin, praising his emotional intelligence and admitting she hadn't seen that in a man before.
Grateful. Justin loves this. Thank you so much. It feels good. I like sentimental Blake, he says. Blake goes, never met her. I also like asshole Blake. Don't worry.
Fans questioned if she was comparing him to Ryan or other exes. Ryan's possible discovery of the messages led to rumors of tension. He posted a tongue-in-cheek video about a dog that falls for anyone who shows it attention, which some saw as a dig. Were people reading too much into his humor? Defenders of Blake said she was just warm and open, forging strong friendships. Critics called it more evidence of her on-set connections. Meanwhile, Justin stayed largely silent, focusing on his own marriage and professional life. With no clear proof of wrongdoing on his part, talk of a pattern followed Blake yet again. From Leonardo DiCaprio to Penn Badgley to Ben Affleck, now Justin Baldoni.
I'm a little speechless. It feels very surreal. I probably should have gathered myself before I stepped on the carpet and took all of this in. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to Colleen for trusting me, for writing such a beautiful book. I'm grateful to her mother for allowing it to happen.
Each instance had its own gray areas, but it fueled the overall narrative that she repeatedly forms emotional ties with her male colleagues. Why does Blake draw these rumors so often? Some attribute it to her inviting nature. She's known for being outgoing, genuinely curious about people, and eager to connect. In the intense bubble of a film production, long hours, emotional scenes, it's not surprising actors bond, but Hollywood watchers argue that whenever she stars alongside someone with star power, the rumor mill goes wild. Her track record of real relationships, Penn Badgley, Ryan Reynolds, adds weight. Once fans see you actually date a co-star or two, they're more inclined to assume every close collaboration might turn romantic. Skeptics believe she thrives on forming these connections, or that she intentionally chooses roles with charismatic male leads. The direct evidence is limited, yet speculation remains constant. The Justin Baldoni text leaks tested the "it's all coincidence" stance. She appeared to lean on him for emotional support, which doesn't always mean romantic interest. But in the public eye, lines blur. Meanwhile, Ryan's dog-related post might have been harmless, but people searching for drama concluded otherwise. With or without firm proof, Blake remains under scrutiny. Since Wrapping It ends with us, fans wonder how her next film will shape her narrative. The sequel to A Simple Favor pairs her again with Anna Kendrick, so rumors of a co-star romance aren't likely. But any future male-led project could spark fresh speculation. Blake seems destined to face ongoing chatter about whether her welcoming personality is misread as romantic interest. She's hardly alone in this. Many actors build reputations as serial on-set daters after a few high-profile couplings. Yet Blake's pattern includes particularly big names, from Leo to Ben Affleck to Ryan Reynolds. Mix in leaked messages and a playful spouse known for cryptic humor, and you have a recipe for constant intrigue. For now, she and Ryan appear strong as ever, delighting fans with comedic social media posts and red carpet appearances. Many believe their synergy is no facade. They seem genuinely content. Still, the rumor mill can spark up at the slightest hint of drama. If Blake praises another leading man in interviews, will people assume there's more than professional respect?
Romantic between you and Ryan.
Oh my goodness. I think we're both pretty romantic. Yeah, we're pretty romantic people. I think you have to believe in romance. It is because you say it is, right?
Yeah.
We both love. So yeah, I don't know. I've never associated better with someone than Baz Luhrmann, who just everything is love and fireworks and romance. And my husband is the only man I've ever known who sees life that way. So, yeah.
That's great.
That's so
All right.
In Hollywood, few narratives hook audiences like the possibility of romantic intrigue, particularly for a star who appears happily married. Blake Lively's story shows how a combination of real on-set relationships, friendly charisma, and unverified gossip can weave an unbreakable legend. Early on, she quietly dated Kelly Blatz, but then her chemistry with Penn Badgley leaped off the small screen into real life. Then rumors linked her to Ben Affleck. A short-lived, high-profile romance with Leonardo DiCaprio kept her in the spotlight until she settled with Ryan Reynolds. creating a power couple that often seems above scandal. Yet controversies like the Justin Baldoni texts prove that, for some fans, the suspicion never goes away. Are we witnessing a warm individual forging genuine friendships that get exaggerated? Or is there a repeat pattern in her relationships that suggests more than mere coincidence? Only Blake and those closest to her know for sure. In an industry fixated on headlines, the simplest bonding can be magnified into a major story. While the truth likely lies in the gray areas, it doesn't stop people from speculating about the next scandal. Even with persistent rumors, Blake continues thriving, landing roles, enjoying family life, and moving gracefully through the tabloid churn. Whether she's a victim of unrelenting gossip or someone who can't help forming magnetic bonds with co-stars, she remains one of Hollywood's most captivating figures. She has balanced momentary controversies with a steady rise in her career, a testament to both her public charm and her refusal to let rumors derail her. So, if you find yourself catching her new films and sensing sparks with a co-star, consider how many layers of speculation stand between what's real and what's rumored. Hollywood thrives on half-truths that keep us glued to the latest story. And if there's one certainty in Blake's journey, it's that people will always be watching, ready to dissect every glance, text, or casting choice as part of a bigger pattern. Until the final word emerges, if it ever does, the question of whether Blake Lively truly embodies an on-set romance cycle remains one of Tinseltown's most intriguing, open-ended mysteries.